Hello again, people of YouTube, and it's the FPL Updates Game Week preview for Game Week 5. 3 days, and the Friday Night Football is here once again. Don't know what you guys think about Friday Night Football. Personally, I think it's great to watch, but bad for the fans. Anyway, let's take a look at what's coming up in this game week. Chelsea-Liverpool, a brilliant football match, is the first game on that Friday night. Interesting to see how Liverpool will get on. They've scored 4 against last season's top 2 already in Arsenal and Leicester. Can they do it again at Chelsea? Difficult ask. David Luiz will be starting that match due to John Terry's injury. Arsenal at Hull. Arsenal will be looking to get 3 points there, as will Leicester at home to Burnley. Man City at home to Bournemouth should be an easy 3 points. West Ham, West Brom, the battle of the Wests. Both teams having very dodgy starts, has to be said. But one team not having a dodgy start is Everton. They're flying, third in the league, at home to Borough. And then on the Sunday, a few fixtures due to the teams playing on Thursday night. You got United there, Palace, Stoke, Southampton, Swansea, and Spurs against Sunderland. Now then, captaincy choices. I think it's going to be a lot easier to sort of discuss who to pick rather than just plump for one guy. So I've gone for 3 guys I think should be considering for their captaincy choice this week for a variety of different reasons. First of all, we've got what I think is the sort of almost safe, predictable choice in Zlatan Ibrahimovic, away to Watford. Watford only 1 win all season, I believe, in the league. And Zlatan, 4 goals, 4 games. He showed against City, he can score from anywhere in the pitch, click your fingers and the ball's in the back of the net, in the air, lethal. If Watford play a back 3, he could be very, very good against them. So Zlatan's there. He should be scoring against Watford. He'll want to continue that 1 goal a game ratio, and I think he's a decent option for captain. Next, we've got Riyad Mahrez. Now, Mahrez hasn't had the best start to the season, but he is on set pieces, he's on penalties, and he's also on the free kicks. And with that left foot, he is lethal, as he showed in the Champions League and on international duty. He scored 5 goals this season for club and country, and 4 have been from a set piece. So Mahrez, if you want your set piece taker on it, and of course his silky skills at home to Burnley, decent fixture of all due respect. And finally, Kelechi Iheanacho, which is your informed captaincy choice. Sergio Aguero is not available. He's still suspended despite his hat-trick in the week in the Champions League. So Kelechi Iheanacho got a goal and an assist at Old Trafford in the derby. Also scored off the bench against Mönchengladbach at home to Bournemouth. Really, it could be his bread and butter and really starts proving himself. And I think Kelechi is a little bit of a dark horse as well, because I don't think many people have him, let alone have the guts to captain him. So that's who I think you should be considering for your captaincy choice. Now, next up, I haven't got some players who, I think should be captain. I've got some players you should be looking out for who in the first 4 games have absolutely smashed it and you might want to have in your team if they continue this fine form. So first of all, you've got Etienne Capoue, a Spurs reject, now at Watford, still in London, sort of, arguable on the other side of the M25 anyway. 4 games, 3 goals, 1 assist. Fantastic, especially considering that price tag. It was 4.5 million, it's rapidly rising, and now it's 4.8. Can Capoue keep this up? They're at home to Manchester United, but does it matter for him? It seems like he scores whatever the pitch he's on. So Etienne Capoue playing well, might want to consider him, especially at that price, and also similar price with Ben Foster. 4 games, half of them keeping a clean sheet. They're at home to West Ham. West Ham haven't been great, but of course, the keepers are generally cheap, but West Brom with their clean sheets are very, very good. So these are the players in form. We've got Diego Costa, a brilliant start to the season for him, just like when he first joined the league. 4 games, 4 goals, and an assist, 9.9 million. That price is also rapidly going up. You might want to jump on that bandwagon, especially with Aguero's suspension, and Chelsea host Liverpool on that Friday Night Football. So Costa's doing very well. And Mikel Antonio, 4 games, 4 goals as well for him. As he started the season at right back, now it looks like he'll be playing right mid for sure. So he should be continuing this form. And all 4 goals have been a header, can you believe? And when you've got Payet crossing the ball in, put it on a plate for you, why won't Antonio score some more headers? And of course, rightfully named in that England squad, that price is also going to start creeping up. So you might want to get on that one early. And finally, if you're that confident with your fantasy football, then why not put some money where your mouth is with Premier Punt, the brilliant site to play fantasy football a little bit more competitively if you think you're that good. You've got single games for 1 game. You've got your daily games for the games in that day, or you've got the weekly games for that game week. Very simple. For example, the Friday Night Football, it's Chelsea against Liverpool. You can merely select that. Make sure you do it, of course, before the game kicks off. And you've got all the players there. Really easy to pick. Pick your team. And then once you've done that, choose your battle, various leagues. Be sure to select the FPL Updates Game of the Week, because that is our Game of the Week. Enter your team. Very, very simple indeed. And if you don't want to do it by 1 game, very simple. You can play the game in the week. Very, very easy. Weekly games, select it. Premier League Week 5. Then you're taken to the lineups page where you can pick up to 3 different lineups, 3 different teams. On FPL, you can only choose once. And once you've done that, again, choose your battle. And we've got your FPL Updates free roll week 5. No penny spared to enter this one if you want to give the game a go. So that's it for your FPL Updates preview. Hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like if you did, and we'll see you on the next one.